Real quick, we play good for a while, and then we just do some of the things that just shoot ourselves in the foot. And it's not from lack of effort. I think it's just lack of playing. We're having to play a lot of kids who haven't led a team. And when you first step into that pond and you don't have anybody else on your team that's ever done it, it creates some weird scenarios and some plays that you just wonder, what the heck are we doing? But, I'm proud of them. I told the kids before the game, I came here, there were two things that were catamount for what I thought we had to do for the program. One was we had to change the culture, the way the kids walked through airports, the way they went to class, the way they handled themselves on the bench, whether we won or lost, the way we dressed. And these kids have been super. They've handled themselves. I think they turned the look of Marshall University basketball. We've been competitive in most games, and there's nobody that wants it any more than those kids and the coaching staff to change it from L's to W's. And if we have to wait, we have to wait. But I told them we're not backing off that first goal. We're getting it. We want to keep pressing forward with that, and the W's will find our way to our side eventually.
Questions?
Coach, I've not been in that situation for a little while. Coming down to the last couple of seconds, do you think the team was prepared and how they carried themselves?
Did they do something? I didn't see anything. I thought they did a pretty good job. We wanted to obviously get the ball up. I wanted that last free throw. We wanted to come quick, and I was trying to push Tam up the floor quick so I could get a timeout up near our sideline. And probably everybody in the house would figure out and try to set Luke up for a three. And so maybe we would fake him out and do something else, but then if he missed it, y'all tell me how bad coach I was because I didn't use Luke. So, well, we tried to get it up before fast. Were we prepared? I guess as good as anything else. You had to dribble up the floor real fast and call timeout. That's not a lot of practice. But, it didn't work out. We got stripped. I might have been, well, we just got to get the ball through there and get it up there where we could have had a timeout. But I thought Tam tried to do the best he can. We just got to keep working at it, and maybe the next time we'll get it up there.
And speaking of Luke, he obviously continues to be a great story and a big night offensively.
I'll have to talk to Mr. Hambrick about this one, but when I first came here, I thought that was the best guy we had as far as a coaching asset, because he's very consistent, and he has a high Division I skill, which is shooting the basketball. So, it makes it, when you have a player who is consistent with the way he plays and he has a skill, then you can exploit it. So I think he's doing a great job, because every coach goes over, he can't leave him yet without, putting down and making, moves and things of that nature to open himself up. He finds openings and get him the ball, and he puts up numbers. And again, we're going to, as we go through these years, we're going to get more and more players like that, and the floor will start, you'll see the floor start looking big around the basket, and when that happens, we'll get some people down the middle and get in the lane a little harder.
Is this one of the best matches you've seen of player and specific skill to the kind of scheme that you're running?
For here, I've been at a league where there were some really good ones, but you know what? I was with Novak. He's one of the best ones, and Luke. The difference between probably Novak isn't so much the ball going in the basket as much as the speed that they get it off with, but Luke, once he gets off there, I'm disappointed when I think it's going down. So, he shoots with some of the best that I've been around. Mike, this summer, we'll probably work trying to get him to release a little quicker. And that would be about it. Other than that, shoot about 41, 42, 43%. You're not going to get too much iron at too many people. So, he's doing well.
Is he shooting the ball a little quicker, and am I seeing like a turnaround?
Well, the first time that I got here, I couldn't get him to shoot it. He would pump fake and look You know, some of you have been to practices, you would know, I've been yelling, shoot the ball, shoot the ball. As soon as you get it, shoot it. Now, if you get in your rhythm, let it go. It took him a month and a half to start going, you know, I can do this. And then as the season got in the season, you can see it progressing now. And not just from near the three-point line, he'll shoot it from 3 or 4 feet deep, because it really, that type of range doesn't change his shot one iota. So, you know, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for his family that they need something good happening, and this is it.
Coach, what kind of problems does Perry A. Henry pose for you guys?
Do what?
What kind of problems does Perry A. Henry pose for you?
Perry A. Henry.
15. 15.
15. Well, you know, he's a good guard. He's a senior. He's got a lot of experience. They got an athletic squad. He's smart, and he's one of the few that they have that really facilitate the ball. And they depend on him moving the ball, and he moves better when he's in the ball game with them. Other than that, you know, we don't play individuals. We play a team, and we have a team concept of how we're going to defend. Now, they made us adjust a little bit, and they had this thing where they put all their littles and they could all shoot, and they came in and they would jump out of the pick and roll real fast. So we just, except for 21 and their other big, we just started switching everything. Once we did that, and kind of calmed them back down a little bit after the first 4 or 5 minutes. And but after that, I thought our kids did real well. I thought the defense was good. They shot the ball well. They're good individual players, but. I thought we gave them trouble, and if you took the first 5 or 6 minutes away, then the shooting percentages would have been decent for us.
What you feel was the main problem in that first 5 minutes? So they just left.
Well, we were used to help. They run horns, and then they pop the guy, and we have the big normally comes out and hits the ball. And I thought we were attacking the ball too hard and couldn't get back. So when that happened, and you know, it's hard to practice. You can get it done where you just kind of pop the ball and go, but to try to teach it at that moment, it's not a good moment. So we just switched it, and we'll work on it when we get to practice, so we don't have to come out with our set defense.
Holding on to the ball, you did an excellent job in the first half. A little shakier in the second. I mean,
Well, they picked up their intensity. Again, you just have to understand, we got a freshman point guard that's just over here. I don't want to keep making excuses, but I think he's getting a lot better, and he's getting stronger with the ball. And I don't know exactly, maybe 2 threes, which is, thank God. You know, if it's 2 for 4 from 3-point line, it's 3 for 9, so that gives him about a 50% percentage, I guess, effective field goal percentage. Not too bad, but he had. He had 5 rebounds, 6 assists, only 2 turnovers and a steal. So he's coming, and it's just, and he's a handful defensively. I mean, it's hard to get away from him. I had Jeff told me after the Old Dominion game, he said, man, he had Freeman out of his game. So he's long and he's rangy. I got mad at him in the second half because right when we cut it to 4, he played a little bit of Serbian basketball. I mean, he started kind of just hanging out away from the ball, and the guy threw it right back and he hit a 3 on him. And he just has to learn over here that you can't. There's no time for that, and that's a growing process, and he will. He's gotten much better, much better.
Thanks.
Thank you.